What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JD Aroma Plug, and I'm back again. Got another review for you guys today. And today I'm going to be talking about a fragrance from the House of Mind Games. Y'all know, one of my favorite houses. And this is one of their newest fragrances. They just released two new fragrances. One is called Counterplay, and the other is the fragrance I'm going to talk to you guys about today. This did just come out, and I did blind buy it. I read the notes, kind of read the description of it, and I was very intrigued, and I couldn't help myself, and I just went ahead and pulled the trigger. If y'all have been following me and watching my videos, you guys know I absolutely love Mind Games, and they don't really miss for me. So I trust Mind Games a lot, which is why I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and blind buy. It's just something about their DNA, just the way their craftsmanship, their perfumery, just the perfumers that they have, that they work with, are just top level. The ingredients, top level, top notch. They just don't really go wrong for me. So I went ahead, took a chance on it, and the fragrance is Opera Mate. So Opera Mate by Mind Games. I can see that here. So with Mind Games, they put like the two, I guess, prominent ingredients, or headlining ingredients that they like to put on their bottles. They have roasted chestnut and suede. All right, so first let's go over the notes. So talk about the notes real quick, and then we'll give it a spray, and then I'll go into telling y'all what I think about it. So top notes, we have grapefruit zest, labdanum, and roasted chestnut. The middle notes, or the heart notes, we have creme brulee, Davana, and vetiver. And the base notes, we have caramel, sandalwood, and suede. Yeah, that to me, that reading that, it sounds like something that I'm gonna like, right? But let's see, let's spray it on skin. Let y'all know what I think. I'm gonna let it mellow for a little second. Okay, wow, okay. So looking at the notes here, grapefruit zest, I don't smell that at all. Yeah, like not even a little bit. I don't know, I don't even think I can identify labdanum. I have other fragrances with labdanum in it, but it's not a note that I'm able to identify myself. So that could be present here. But chestnut, roasted chestnut, like this has to be, this is unique. We'll say that this opening is very, very, very unique. I don't have anything like it. I've never smelt an opening like this. That's really my take. Like, this is, it's like, it's roasted. It smells like it's roasted chestnut. It smells like, the holidays, holiday season. That's kind of what you get here. Just, it's so, all right, I'll say this. I think this is gonna be something that you love it or you hate it, right? Is so unique that it's not for everybody. I'll say that off the bat. At least this opening is not gonna be for everybody. Some people are gonna be like, nah. And you got some people who are like, wow, that's different, and I like it. For me, I like it. It's definitely different, but it's kind of like addicting, in a way. Like, you ever get like baked goods, and they just like smell good, and just like, it's just like comforting. like fresh, warm baked goods, it kind of just gives me that type of feeling, where it's just really comforting, and it's an addicting smell. But yeah, it's really nutty, roasted chestnut, definitely. It smells, that's what you get a lot of in this opening. And it's drying down, so I have noticed the roasted chestnut is still there, but as it dries down, it's starting to subside just a little bit. It's not, when you first spray it, it's heavy, it's really nutty, but a little bit of time, let a little bit of time go by, let it dry some. You still get the nuttiness, but it's not as impactful. It's not as strong, or it's still there, but it's starting to kind of smoothed out a little more. I guess that's the best way to say it. And then some of those like mid notes start to kind of add a little bit of a different vibe to it. Yeah, like so there's no coffee in this, but to me, as it dries down, I start to smell like a bit of a like coffee. It has a bit of a coffee vibe to it, but like a Starbucks sweet coffee, like one of those like sugary coffee drinks. Yeah, like, I don't know, it might be that the creme brulee in there or something, but it gives me, there's no coffee note according to, what is this, Parfumo. There's no coffee note in here, but I get a little bit of that like sugary Starbucks holiday coffee type of vibe to it. And it's nice. I like it. Yeah, it definitely becomes a lot more, I guess, less, it becomes more, I would say, mass appealing as it starts to dry down. I think the opening is really different, and it's gonna catch some people off guard, and you're either gonna hate it or love it. But as it dries down, it starts to become more, I want to say, mass appealing, or less abrasive, less. It's not something that I feel like is gonna be problematic for a lot of people, or be something that people wouldn't expect as it starts to dry down. It starts to just become just a smooth, nice, gourmand, sweet but not overly sweet type of fragrance. There's sandalwood in the base. You definitely start to get a bit of like creaminess, and I think that kind of plays into the coffee type of feel that I get from it as well. It just feels like I said, like a sugary Starbucks holiday drink. Just creamy, smooth, edible. You definitely get that caramel as well. It's not loud, but it's definitely there, and it's really nice on top of like that nutty type of scent from the roasted chestnut. Yeah, this is definitely a gourmand. It's a gourmand, but it's not extremely sweet, but it's definitely sweet and gives you a bit of like an edible type of feel. Like I said, like warm baked goods, coffee, sugary, coffee with whipped cream, that type of like creaminess feel. It's nice. It's nice. It's definitely something that I would definitely sample. Don't blind buy, because like I said, this isn't going to be for everybody. This isn't one of those mind games fragrances that I feel like anybody could just pick up and go. This is niche in every sense of the word. This definitely isn't an everyday fragrance. I think for this time of year, the holiday season, this is a banger. I really like it. It's a well blended, just a really nice fragrance. It's one of those where it's definitely going to be situational. I can't see myself wearing this a ton, which may make some people say, I don't know if I want to spend that type of money for something that I can't wear often, or you might not want to wear often. I think it's something that is an occasional type of fragrance. You have those fragrances where you're not going to put it on every day, or you might not even go multiple days back to back wearing it. It's one of those where it's like a mood fragrance. That's the best way I can describe it. I feel like for me, this is one of those when like you got to be in the mood for it. It smells really good, but it's not an everyday throw it on fragrance. It's definitely a mood, a vibe type of fragrance where you want to put this on to match your mood, or match the season or what's happening. Like I could see myself wearing this for like a Thanksgiving dinner, or celebrating Christmas or any holiday with your family, getting together, holiday seasons, gathering, stuff like that. I'd wear this to like a play or something. Like, it's hard to describe, but for me, it's just a mood. It's a mood. It's a mood fragrance. When you want to have like a different type of smell, you might grab this one. You might have some other fragrances in your collection like that as well, but this is one of those for sure. It smells great, but it's very niche. But I do like it. I do like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know what? It actually gets better and better as it dries down, really. Yeah, like the chestnut is still nutty, but it starts to like relax. And I think the people who might be a little bit offended at the opening, they're gonna appreciate the dry down a lot. I think if you don't get really turned off by the opening, if it's not too much for you, and then you wait and let it dry down, you might be like, okay, yeah, like I can mess with this one. I think the opening is where it's gonna weed the people out that gravitate towards this fragrance. If you can, if you love the opening, or if you can deal with the opening, I would say like let it subside, even if it's not your favorite. Get to this dry down, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. You definitely, that sandalwood, caramel, and I get the suede. Yeah, I get that suede feel, like kind of, it's smooth. It's like velvety, but candy-like in a way. Yeah, this is good. This is good, y'all. I like it. For me, I would probably say, if I had to rate it, I would probably give it like a 8.5. I would say probably about an 8.5. Yeah, for a blind buy, I'm not mad. For me personally, like I said, I would recommend getting your nose on it, because you never know. I've had some blind buys not go my way, but I'm happy about this one. Definitely happy about this one. And like I said, I am a big fan of Mind Games, and it's their DNA. It's something about it that it just goes well with me. So yeah, get your nose on it. Definitely get a sample. I don't think it's in stores yet, so I'm not sure if you can go to the store and get your nose on it. I ordered this directly from Mind Games, but there might be samples, decants popping up, in different places here and there in the near future, since it just came out. Try decant, see how you like it, but this is another good one from the House of Mind Games. And yeah, check this out whenever you can. Opera-Mate. Yeah, it's fire. But yeah, if you are familiar with Opera-Mate, if you got your nose on it, let me know what you think in the comments. Also let me know what you think about just Mind Games in general. I said it and I'll say it again. One of my favorite houses, if not my favorite at this moment. It probably is my favorite house at this moment. Right now, Mind Games, they killing it. They are killing it. And, I love everything about the brand, what they're doing, their fragrances. It's just high quality. It's expensive, but you really do get what you pay for, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And this is just another one. So check it out, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.